love. Drink at home, sorry. This is a special moment for me. The chance to introduce a woman who is at the top of her craft as a performer, yet who is perhaps admired even more for who she is as a person. Last year's Academy Award winner for Best Actress, Sandra Bullock.
And it is my honor to present the nominees for performance by an actor in a leading role. Javier, hola. When you won your Oscar for No Country for Old Men, you managed to scare an entire nation with a haircut. But even more impressively than that, you've inspired, delighted, and moved us in at least 2 languages in your films, and you do all of the above in your haunting performance this year in Beautiful. Javier Bardem. Jeff, dude, you won this award last year. You know, I mean, wouldn't it be nice if, like, you maybe gave someone else a chance, staggered it a little bit? I mean, how much is enough? Think about it. But you are such a good actor that this year you took on a role that has already won another actor an Oscar, and you made it indelibly your own when you strapped on that eye patch in True Grit. Jeff Bridges.
If he is not in a shallow grave somewhere between here and Fort Smith, he is gone. Long gone. Gone, gone, gone. Like Annette and his cohort gone. Your $50 gone. Gone the whiskey. Seized in evidence. Trail is cold if there ever was one.
Jesse, I'm still waiting for you to accept my friend request on Facebook. Serious. But you have captured the spirit of an entire generation, and you've inspired lonely young men hunched over keyboards around the world. Your power is a spark that connects the social network. Jesse Eisenberg.
You don't think I deserve your attention? I think if your clients want to sit on my shoulders and call themselves tall, they have a right to give it a try, but there's no requirement that I enjoy sitting here listening to people lie. You have part of my attention. You have the minimum amount. The rest of my attention is back at the offices of Facebook, where my colleagues and I are doing things that no one in this room, including and especially your clients, are intellectually or creatively capable of doing.
Colin, right here. So I hear the Queen saw the film, she enjoyed it, which is good, right? As I assume you plan on going back home sometime? Huh? But not only the Queen was inspired, but all of us, by the man you played who struggled so eloquently to achieve his destiny in the King's Speech. Colin Firth.
That's the carnation. That would be even bigger mistake. I'm not a king. I'm a naval officer. That's all I know. I'm not a king. I'm not a king.
James. Oh, you're back. Hey, how's it going? James, you have so famously played such icons as James Dean and Allen Ginsberg, but forget all that. You are the #1 reason children get picked up late from school because their mothers are watching you on General Hospital. Hey, act was act, and none better than you in the searing and visceral 127 hours. James Franco.
Mom, Dad, I just want to take this time to tell you that the times we spent together have been awesome. And I haven't appreciated you in my heart as I know that I could.
And the Oscar goes to Colin Firth, The King's Speech.
This is the first Academy Award and second consecutive nomination for Colin Firth. He was nominated last year for A Single Man.
I have a feeling my career's just peaked. My deepest thanks to the Academy. I'm afraid I have to warn you that I'm experiencing stirrings, somewhere in the upper abdominals, which are threatening to form themselves into dance moves, which, joyous as they may be for me, it would be extremely problematic if they make it to my legs before I get off stage. So I'm going to do my best to be brief with my gratitude first for being on this extraordinary list of fellow nominees. Something quite formidable and possibly the greatest honor of this. All the crew, my fellow cast members, those who are not here, and those who are, Jeffrey, Helena, and Guy, whose virtuosity made it very, very difficult for me to be as bad as I was planning to be. And David Seidler, whose own struggles have given so many people the benefit of his very beautiful voice. And Tom Hooper, for the immense courage and clear-sightedness with which he interpreted that. The men who connected us to the screen, Gareth, Emil, Ian, Xavier, and of course, Harvey, who first took me on 20 years ago when I was a mere child sensation. And all the people who have been rooting for me back home. Also Jessica Kolstad, my friend, Pauline Maris, and Chris Andrews for bearing with me through some of the less fortunate moments, as well as the good ones. And my very fortunate friendship with Tom Ford, to whom I owe a very big piece of this. And to the Anglo-Italian, American-Canadian access which makes up my family. And Livia for putting up with my fleeting delusions of royalty, and who I hold responsible for this and for really everything that's good that's happened since I met her. Now, if you'll all excuse me, I have some impulses I have to tend to backstage. Thank you very much, and I'm very proud of you.
The Oscars will return with Steven Spielberg, the award for Best Motion Picture, and an Oscars finale featuring PS 22.